Hi guys, and welcome to the Traore Army, and today we're going to talk about the owner of the channel, or should I say the person who we named the channel after, Ibrahim Traore. So 700 or more than that Diasporian actually went to visit Bukina Faso, and I'm telling you, it was amazing. Traore gave one of his most powerful speeches. Obviously this guy is giving a lot of powerful speeches, we can't even count. Actually every speech that he gives is very powerful because he doesn't read from any script. He said it from his own heart, just like Obama, although I can't really admire Obama in that kind of sense, but yeah. So look at how he's welcoming the Diasporian, and just look at how they're screaming it, like, oh my god, they're like, oh my god, everybody loves this man. So let's get started with that speech.
Hello, dear brothers and sisters, and welcome to your home.
Okay, look at how he's saying it, like home. You welcome home. It's not like you're visiting home. This is your home, and this is the truth. Black people in diaspora needs to know that this is their home. Africa is their home. Africa is a continent with 54 countries. This is your home. Those 54 countries, you just have to choose which one. And please don't only choose Bukina Faso and Ghana. Come and visit Namibia now. Guys, you don't know Namibia. Namibia, we don't have a lot of people. Like, population is just 2.5 million. So come, you know, you're welcome. Right, let's continue. And look at the smile, right? Oh my god, Traore is just, I don't know. This is my son. Let's continue.
This morning I wanted to thank you from the bottom of my heart to those of you who took your valuable time and precious energy to make the journey from the land of upright people to return to your roots, as they say in English, back to your roots. Thank you for coming.
Always putting
Among
God
you,
first.
there are elderly people, very elderly, who despite their age made the journey with you. I thank you infinitely from the bottom of my heart, and may God continue to comfort you. I am with you throughout your entire stay among your brothers. Every evening on television, I try to see what activities you have been involved in. And I can admit that I am very happy with everything you have already been able to discover. But I pray to God that time will still be on our side and that you will be able to come back and be able to discover many more things throughout Burkina Faso. Certainly many were advised not to come to Burkina. You are now our ambassadors. And I think you are the best positioned to help others understand that Burkina Faso is far from what those Western media try to portray to the world. Burkina is a welcoming place, Burkina is resilient, Burkina stands tall, and Burkina is alive. And thank you for proving this to the world. I also sincerely commend you for your unwavering determination and steadfast commitment to support us in our ongoing struggle to support your brothers and sisters here in Burkina Faso by actively investing in every possible field and area of development. I discussed this yesterday with Prime Minister Renk regarding the permanent residence card. Certainly we had set conditions for obtaining the card as well as other financial requirements. But we have decided to remove the financial requirement for you so that you can obtain it. So for you, simply be a matter of only dealing with the card itself. You will be exempt from all the other requirements. And thank you for leading the way for all those who wish to obtain this card, invest, and stay in Burkina. That being said, Burkina Faso is a country under construction. I think many opportunities have been presented to you. There are still many more opportunities. Regarding the matter of radio and television, I can also assure you that I will do everything I can to support the creation of such a radio or television station here in Burkina Faso. because communication is a weapon, and no one can tell our story better than we can ourselves. For a long time, it was they who told whatever they wanted about Africa. It was they who told whatever they wanted about black people. Now it is time for us to say no to that and to tell things as they really are. And I encourage you to pursue this project, which we will strongly support. Burkina Faso is under construction. We have started to change many of our laws to allow for better coexistence, but also to secure the investments of Burkinabe people and of all those who wish to come and invest in Burkina Faso. When we look at the real estate sector, for example, it is a field that is booming in Burkina Faso. We are focusing on the fields of agriculture and agricultural processing, especially the agri-food industry and energy. In short, there are many sectors that are open, and we need the minds of our brothers to come and build here. The industry is needed to process our raw materials, and it is we who should feed the world, not we who should go and beg before the world. And it is entirely possible for Africa to feed the world. I invite you to think about it, maybe come together, but I assure you that we will support you so you can invest in key sectors in Burkina Faso, which can be beneficial to you and to all your brothers here. And that is the very essence of our struggle. The Ministry of Foreign Affairs will continue the great work they have started. By the way, I congratulate them for this initiative with the Institute, which has managed to do this wonderful work. Continue the work of presenting opportunities to guide and direct you towards structuring and beneficial investments. And we will continue to monitor this very closely so that you are not disappointed with your investment in Burkina Faso. Acknowledge one thing. The struggle we are waging is tough, and it is a test of endurance. And you have decided to carry our message throughout the world. We are not fighting just for Burkina Faso alone. We are fighting for Africa. We are fighting for black people. We are fighting for the dignity of Africa. We are fighting for the well-being of our people. And anyone who fights for the dignity and well-being of their people also has something in their heart. We stand wholeheartedly with all peoples who are fighting for justice, for equality, for well-being, and we are friends to all peoples who respect us and who respect our sovereignty and our dignity. And thank you for standing with us in this struggle we are waging. It is very difficult to wage this kind of struggle, and I know that you know this better than I do. To see Africa awakening is truly a nightmare for some people. But Africa is indeed awakening, and Africa will awaken. We will not be complicit in their simple wish, perhaps, the wish to see Africa become the reality of what they have thought and said about Africa, namely a land of slaves, a cursed land. We will not be complicit, nor will we help them so that what they think becomes a reality. We will tell them that Africa is a continent of hope, a continent of fighters, and Africa is a continent of the future. And we are going to fight for that. Some will say that it is impossible for Africa to catch up, to awaken. We were told this when we wanted to take our country's destiny into our own hands, that it was impossible to do what we wanted. Others tried to discourage us. They always cited examples of African heroes whom they killed to tell us that these heroes tried but failed, to make us believe that our struggle is a lost cause. But we said that the impossible is not African. If impossible were African, our grandparents, our ancestors suffered greatly. There is no other people in the world who have suffered like Africans. No people can claim to have survived after all the ordeals that black people have endured. Remember, whether it was colonization or slavery, The Arab Muslim conquest here, Africans have experienced all kinds of humiliations, all kinds of treatments aimed at exterminating us. They wanted to wipe out the youth of black people because it was always the brave young ones they took, killed, and deported. So the African is the most resilient in the history of humanity because we have resisted all possible forms of barbarity. But today, we must continue the struggle for justice and equality. And that's why I want to thank you again for the fight you are leading. Because the continent is still suffering. Look at what is happening in Sudan. Our black brothers are being exterminated. Look at what is happening in Congo. Look at what they are doing to each other in the Sahel. All over, they manipulate black people so that we kill each other. They send weapons and we keep killing each other. This must stop, and it is indeed possible. And the very first weapon that we are able to use, and that you yourself can also make use of, is the important tool of communication. It's about explaining to black people where they come from, who they are, and where we can go. And it is truly possible, and I congratulate you, I encourage you in this fight. Wherever Africans gather, we must truly understand one very important thing. Only united can we go far. And we must manage to unite one way or another.
He said something there which is very, very powerful. He said, unless we unite, we can move forward, meaning that in order for us to move forward, we have to unite. And that's very, very powerful. That's actually the truth. The reason most African countries are in chaos is because they are not united in the sense of like this. Let's take the example of the Ivory Coast. The Ivory Coast, if there was unity in the sense of like Pan-Africanism, then they would know that France is actually attacking your own brothers. So why are you allowing France in your own homeland, right? To get an opportunity to attack your brothers. So that's what we are talking about. So let's continue, guys.
And this falls more to the youth today, but also to the elders, who must be able to explain to the youth what they experienced in the past and how we should behave today in order to unite. And I am counting on each and every one of you to continue this fight wherever you are. Because today we are being fought not only by imperialism, which is trying by all means to make us disappear, but also by our own brothers. Some are the lackeys of imperialism, but others as well, simply for their own interests. Personally, I would say that there are many African heads of state who do not like me. There are a great many who do not appreciate me, maybe because they are jealous. Maybe also I am perhaps indeed a danger to their masters.
Wow.
Whatever the case, I am not the one sending them. They pretend, when people meet them, they pretend to like me. But I know that there are many who do not like me. But our prayer is that God will profoundly change their hearts. May God fill their hearts with love, not for us, but for their people, so that they love their people and fight for their people. Because we will continue to preach the message so that their youth wake up. And I pray to God that He puts love in their hearts, that they love their youth, that they love their people, and that they fight for the well-being of their people. Maybe through that, we too will benefit from a bit of love from them. And I pray to God that this can happen, and very soon that we can look in the same direction, see that we must fight for the well-being of our peoples, our youth, our continents, our countries. And through that, there is no other choice. We will unite. Because Africa is immensely rich, we have a huge market, and we have brilliant minds all over the world. And we will bring all our brilliant minds to work with us. Africa needs all its sons and daughters in order to develop. And you carry this message, you carry this fight, and we must do everything so that this fight succeeds, and as soon as possible. That is very important. Because you must see this fight succeed in a very short time. and it is very possible. So I encourage you, I congratulate you for everything you are doing. Before I finish speaking today, I would like to sincerely invite you, whenever you have the opportunity or the chance, to come back and visit Burkina Faso, our beloved country, because we are going to work together to transform Burkina Faso, to make Burkina an inspiring example for others, so that people everywhere can see and truly understand that it is indeed possible to achieve great things here. We are going to move on from this situation of war. We will build the country, make it better, and let everyone see that it is truly possible, and that will motivate others to follow the same path as us. Thank you for your support. Thank you for the warmth you have brought us. Thank you for the love you have given us. And I pray to God that you all return safe and sound, and that you come back home to Burkina Faso to invest and live in peace. Whenever you wish. Thank you very much to all of you.